Oh, you're relaxed.
I sort of booked up for an MOT. And then, well, they were high initially, but then you have to take them down.
We don't want to go this way.
Oh, we don't go to West Street?
You can if you want.
We are now.
Yeah, I didn't want to. But... So, amusingly, the original plan, when you see how high that was for the, I don't know if you remember the old bridge.
Yeah, it was a little humpback.
So this would have connected into that. But when we first did our site visits, we realised it was an absolute miracle the thing was still standing with traffic going over the top of it. So,
A bit like Station Road Bridge.
also got these Bechstein bats in it. Was originally more than twice the size of that until I think the last plan I found of it existing was in just after the Second World War. And then some bright spark decided there was loads of nice clay underneath it to make the London bricks.
Yeah.
So the late 80s they were already shut down. But that entire housing estate was the old brickworks.
Yeah,
The columns and the chimneys and everything.
Because when my daughters, when they were still at school many moons ago, one of the teachers moved to the new estate on Calvert, and my middle daughter said, "What, you're going to live on the dump?" On the tip.
So this is the new bridge, yeah?
So yeah, so this is the new School Hill Bridge, which is there anything interesting about that? First bit where the piling rig is, that first bit from here to the woodlands, that takes a green corridor, and so this is called SCL Overbridge.
Okay.
So the SCL 13 is a footpath.
Right, okay.
So the footpath actually goes up through, it actually joins, it ultimately goes over to Steeple Craven. And then this is Sheep House Wood bat mitigation structure. So Sheep House Wood is the one with the Bechstein bats in it. And so this whole structure is intended to stop, like I say, stop those Bechstein bats being killed or injured by the trains. And then as you look further down, so you see the pylon in the distance, then you can see a structure just in front of it. See the bridge?
Yeah.
So that's Gun 28. So that's the one that I've said is about 49 metres wide.
With the bridleway.
Yeah, so that's FCC's access to their new sidings, which is beyond the woodlands. They're a green corridor, and they're also the bridleway and the farm access, because there's Portway Farm own some of the land over there, and they lease it to Farmer Tree, where the dog training is, and so it forms their access over to that farmland as well. And then you can, to be honest, that's probably it for now. So we're actually the other thing you might want to know is we're on 40 metres of landfill waste.
Wow.
So if you go down to where the piling rig is, so that's original ground level, and then this was a clay pit that was 29 metres deep. They've overburdened it by 15 metres because over the next 20 years it will degrade by 30%. So ultimately this all ends up at that level by just rotting away. So all of these pipelines and things you see, they take wastewater and gas. So they've actually got a gas generation plant on the other corner. So they collect the gas that comes out and they actually generate power from it as well. I know that's not
This is all London detritus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you used to be able to...
Let me just check before I say anything out of turn.
Is that the one by the top there?
So that's my office. So this is Snake Lane.
Oh, right, okay.
So where the trees are is the old crossroads, basically. And then, so this, where the crane is the HS2 bridge. So Station Road comes over the top of HS2 there. And then where these guys are working, so they're working on one embankment, there's one the other side, that's where the MCJ line, the Metropolitan line, and you can see, because that was the old Met line bridge. So that's the one that I said originally had a second span on the right. That was the old Verney line.
Yeah. So the second span would have been the Met line. That would have been the Great Central.
That's
Great Central. So that's Snake Lane Bridge. And so where where these rollers are is this side of the bridge for that line, and this is the HS2 underbridge. And
I'm Sir Francis Dashwood, and I'm going to tell you a very curious story. In the 1750s, there was serious unemployment in the countryside as a result of cheap and hard labor. So one of my predecessors, was then placed in niche, whereupon the soldiers fired a triple salute. Accompanied by repeated salvos from the cannons on the frigate on the lake.
Sir Francis's real claim to fame was for his architectural work at West Wickham, where he went on building temples and improving the landscape right up until his death in 1781. Anyhow, this is the end of my story, and I do hope you've enjoyed it. It's also the end of the caves, so mind you don't get lost on the way out, or you might have to spend the night here.
Go.
Right at the start, the original orator set out solar systems with stanzas, and from the dust he formed us as the ultimate reflection of his perfection. until the cataclysmic mistake with the snake spoiling the truth and speaking the fake news, knowledge misused and trust abused, sin goes viral. Then a seed sown, pointing to a promise of a rescue homegrown. They wait. Time passes, Abe gets the call up, then Isaac to Jacob, God wrestler. The providence of God sees Joe go from prisoner to prime minister. 400 years pass.
Come on, keep it moving. Keep it moving, King. On. Right, you know what's going to happen to us if he dies before we can get him crucified?
Move this crossway, you two!
After became flesh, put the death yet raised, so one day we may raise with him. So we raise our lives as an offering of praise for the one who's
That doesn't want them doing!
Happy Good Friday, Trafalgar, amen!
Feet, is there a nose? Sometimes they're a bit bent. Push, Scout. That's it. Right, if we just step away a bit, Jeff, she should start licking them. Got their heads up. Central London.
It's about 25 minutes.
The next station is St Bedo Ferry Road. This is a Great Western Railway service to Plymouth.
Yeah, but downstairs.
Pera buzzigo, cadarinetta ere, cadarinetta so, cadarinetta ere, cadarinetta so. Oh, che belli capelli, che la cadarinetta, capelli a baffune, oh, ci dopo, bocca non furna, peti non guarda la corpo d'arancio, culo a trumbucco c'amici, c'è non c'è chi anche a caviccia, per buzzico, cadarinetta re cadarinetta so, cadarinetta re cadarinetta so. Oh, che bella muzza, che la cadarinetta, muzza pilosa, capelli da vaffuna, occhi di dopo, bocca non furna, peti non guarda corpo d'arancio, culo a trumbucco c'amici, c'è non c'è chi anche a caviccia, e per buzzico, cadarinetta, cadarinetta so, cadarinetta ere, cadarinetta so. Hey!
It's about 17 metres from the bottom of those bays down to the floor. So 17 metres is the equivalent of two-storey houses on top of each other. And there we go.
Close stuff.
Yep. So that is 5,310 kilos. 5,000.
5 tons.
Bits of it comes and goes. And that's approximately slightly under what a tipping dust
under
lorry
the
would
6
bring.
tons.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's just over 5 tons. You can see what's in it.
Huge amount of plastic.
Huge amount of plastic. Quite a lot of fabrics. There's always a lot of fabrics in them.
Yeah.
Plastics. There's a pool noodle there. I can see. I recognise. Looks like there's a coat or something over the other side. Some kind of plastic stool on that side up there. That looks like a bit of metal. We keep an eye on the heat map of the waste so that sometimes they'll have to go down and sort through to move a hot spot.
Oh really, yeah. Because it could catch fire, could
There's
it?
some quantity there, isn't there?
Yes.
At any given time. So
Yeah.
In the
no
future.
more than you would have in the garden. Yeah. Can I go forward?
So
Yes, you
line
can.
it up
Yep.
and compress
So
it.
the falcons that come in, are they brought
white
in by
and the
hand?
brown.
No.
Or
They
they
nest
nest
here.
in it?
So we'll
Yeah.
have a pair that nests and
Compress it and
breed.
then I'll drop on top of it.
Were they introduced originally?
No, they
or
just
did it
decided that they
naturally?
wanted to live here.
Why isn't that going straight into one of the hoppers?
Because it was moving it from the pile that's come in.
Yes.
And obviously they're not ready for a hopper feed at the moment.